Lucky number 13, here we come. Where are we going?
Campground called Michigan Oaks, which is up here by the first knuckle of my middle finger. That's how us Michigan folk determine location within the Lower Peninsula.
Yeah.
If you're not from around here. Google Maps says it's going to be about a 3.5 hour drive.
Probably
Pulling a trailer, it's probably going to be 4.5, yeah. So our longest trip ever is going to be our 13th trip. So it's just got good omens written all over it. This day isn't starting out super great. I'm not feeling very well, which has caused us to leave much later than we'd planned. And on top of that, I have to pump my own gas. Oof. Trip number 13, man. Trip number 13. I did not nail the backup. I had to adjust once or twice, a couple inches here and there. Trip 13, man. In case anyone was wondering, we found the traffic.
Unfortunately, I stopped recording too soon because it turned out the traffic was because somebody lost some trees out of their truck and they had to bring in a flatbed tow truck to get the trees off the road. What is it? Trip 13.
Trip 13.
Trip 13.
Trip 13.
Look at the pretty sights.
Wow, I'm going a whopping 55 miles per hour. I dig it. Let's see if I can get her up to 56. Nope, 54. It just went down. I pushed harder and it went down. All right. There's nothing quite like being on E, searching for a gas station on a country road. Trip 13, man.
Trip 13.
Well, this is the first time we've ever had to fill up on our way to a location. We've always managed to get there on one tank of gas. This time, we're about, I don't know, 50, 60 miles shy. What a gas sucker this truck and trailer combination is. Finally, we made it. Shelly's inside getting us registered. Man, that was a long drive. We got on the road at about, I'm gonna say, maybe 10 after 11. Finally get here, it's 10 after 4. It took us 5 hours to get what Google Maps told us would take 3.5. Now, we did stop at a rest area and we stopped to get gas, but still, I didn't think we stopped for an hour and a half. But I don't know, time might work differently up here. Could have been a little wormhole. We did drive by a sign that said something about a mystery spot, so maybe that's it. I've determined anything more than probably 3.5 hours is too long for just a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's just too long. You're doing mostly driving. You get one day, and then the rest is all driving. And I'll be honest, driving is like one of my least favorite things to do. And of course, we decided to pick a hobby that requires me to drive every time we do it. So, real thinkers we are. So I guess that's it for now. Unless there's anything you want to talk about. What? 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 No way. Nuh-uh. What? Huh? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to think on that one. That's... wow. I'm gonna stop recording now. My arm's tired. Well, that's an instantaneous bust on the Michigan Oaks. This place is kind of goofy. Their campsites have water and electric on one side and sewer on the other. So you have to run either your sewage across or your water and electric across, and our stuff isn't long enough to be running across. I mean, there's considerable distances here, and I'm not going to run out and buy a bunch of extra hoses just so I can stay at this campground. The one couple of spots they had over there, that there's so many trees and narrow passageways, I couldn't even get our 35-foot trailer to make the turn. There's no way I'd be able to turn in without crushing something. It's not going to work out. So we are desperately trying to find another place to go camp for the weekend, because we're up here at the tip of the Lower Peninsula. Trip 13, man. Oh God. Oh.
What's the problem?
We're trying to find a substitute campground. We're on a dirt road in the sticks, and it's beating the crap out of us.
I doubt anything will be left in the cupboards by the time we get there.
I gotta believe that everything inside that camper is in pieces by now. Oh. I'm darn near shaking my spleen out of me. Oh, look at this guy. He just thinks this is nothing. He's like, wee, this is the best. Oh. Oh my God.
Another half mile.
Are you kidding me? There's a freeway up there. Can they put an on-ramp closer to that?
I think I see a sign up there.
Actually, the sign that we should have been seeing is when we realized this was trip number 13.
Trip 13.
Okay, we're at our second campground choice, or attempt, I guess. This is Sturgeon Valley Campground. Shelly's already sold because they have a little bunny farm over there.
Rabbits, baby ducks, chickens, and sheep that you can feed. So that's exciting for me because I love them. I love critters.
It's just like Easter exploded all over this campground.
And then also, we don't have to go anywhere to do the tubing because they take us down the street in their van, and then we tube back down the river, and it ends right here at the campground. So easy. I guess it was meant to be. It's level on my side.
That's good enough for me. What happened in here? Looks like we had a shift during our journey along Rumble Lane. So something happened apparently when we were coming down that road. The bolt that was once in there is no more. It has shaken out, and it is gone forever down a lonely dirt road. So I guess we're gonna make a trip to the hardware store. Trip 13. I'm sweaty. A different sweat. Like every time.
But I'm not sweating as bad as I normally am.
No?
No. So it's not so bad this time.
It's actually much cooler outside this time. I think right now it's only 76 degrees. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a little warmer because we're planning on doing some tubing.
Tubing!
That's another potentially cool thing about this campground. But did you already tell him about it?
Yeah.
She already told you about it. You don't need to hear it from me. What's that? You want me to tell you? You like hearing my voice? Okay, sure. Yeah, apparently at this one they'll just take you down the road and drop you off at the river and let you tube on back right to the campground. And you can do that pretty much as you want all day, and it's $10. Just the rental of the inner tube. If you don't rent the tube, if you got your own, it's free. I mean, free with the price of the campsite, which is
less than the other one.
Pretty inexpensive, less than the other place we're going to stay at, Trip 13. It's got its ups It kind of downs a little bit. Hopefully not many more. So, hello friends. Getting ready to cook some dinner.
Peppers.
Tomato, some onion, little
Avocado.
guacacado, and we're gonna cook up some beef, some steak strips, yeah, and then have them with tortillas with a little sour cream. We're having fajitas tonight.
Fajitas.
Fajitas. Fajitas. We're gonna have fajitas. Want me to cut that off?
No.
I can get it real quick.
It's
No,
okay.
you don't. Come on.
No, you don't need to cut my hair. Spank the pepper. Get the seeds out.
It's a naughty pepper. So naughty.
Be better if we had longer knives, but
Yeah, it would be a lot better if we had better stuff. But we bought these. They're sharp.
yeah, they work really well.
But
they're
they're
just
not-
not long.
Yeah, they're not chef's knives, that's for sure.
Well, yeah. We can't afford chef's knives. We bought an RV.
I know.
Chef's knives, RV. Chef's knives, RV.
I guess I'm putting these on this paper plate here. I don't have anything else to put them in.
You have that.
Is that where I'm supposed to put it?
Yeah, we'll put them in sections.
No. Look. It's in its tomato section. As I had always planned.
Right. I love avocados. Avocados from Mexico.
Hey, they're not paying us. You don't sing their jingle. That's the rule.
My bad.
They want to toss a few bones our way. I'll be singing avocados from Mexico until I'm blue in the face.
Meat fingers.
Meat fingers. Guacacado. Peepers. Onion. Mater. You done yet?
Not yet.
Come on, man.
Gotta let the onions cook.
Oh, I'm hungry.
It's almost done.
We did not have breakfast. We did not have lunch. We had a handful of combos. And it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. I'm wasting away.
Can tell.
Look at this. It's pathetic. Fajita me!
Alright, here it comes.
Alright. She's got meat flaps. She's serving them up hot.
Nothing says fajitas like olives.
Good stuff.
Worth the wait. Feeding critters.
Honey, hurry up. They're coming. Belly full of corn? You like some corn? It's right there in front of you. Oh, come on. Now I feel... It's right in front of you. There it is. No. A little more. To the right. There you go. There you go, killer. there's the beach.
Are you comfy?
Sure.
You don't quite fit.
Let's just say it's not a me-sized sofa.
Hey, while you're down there,
Yeah.
will you take off my socks?
Ew.
They're
They're
filthy.
gross. They're so filthy.
They're filthy.
What have you been mud bogging in the? Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, P.U.
They don't stink.
No, they don't. Good morning. Saturday morning. About 20 after 8. I actually slept pretty good. Yeah, for the most part. Went to bed probably around 11:30. I probably woke up about 6 or 7 times, and then I would aggressively roll over, and then I'd go right back to sleep. It was pretty comfy. It was nice and cool. Very cool. Chilly. Pull the blankets up and snuggle in. Uh-oh, somebody's coming back. Everybody just be cool. I should just be cool. Be cool.
You gotta chill. I'm back.
She's back. I'm not gonna say where she was. She was
Goose gotta go.
when nature calls. How'd you sleep?
I slept okay.
Cold? Yeah, she's freezing. I'm comfortable. This is nice. Pretty good night's sleep. I'm pretty happy with it. In fact, I'm so happy with it, I'm gonna keep it going. That's it. What happened, dear?
I opened the pancake.
we had a pancake grenade.
I just turned it and it went boom. I made you a special pancake. It's a heart shape.
Yeah, looks just like an actual heart from my chest.
Yeah.
I can see where the arteries would go.
Yes.
Aw, babe,
Isn't that sweet?
that's so sweet. Aw.
Y'all should be proud of me because I have cooked twice on this trip inside and not set the smoke detector off. Yeah.
I'm very proud of her, but I'd also like to add the caveat, yet. There's still time. You're getting your boogie on. I have to share this with the world. We're awaiting our ride to go do some tubing.
Tubing!
We'll see how it goes.
I hope it's just like last time and he has to do his patented rock scoot.
If they want to be reminded of last time, they can just watch the old video.
Go watch the old video. It's hilarious. Which video number? I have no idea.
It was the Riverview.
Riverview. Go watch the Riverview
Campground.
one. It's hilarious.
It's not.
It is.
The entry point is more than just a little slippery.
And muddy.
Very mucky.
Yeah.
Cold? Does it feel as cold as the last time?
Uh-huh.
What's this gonna do when it gets to my giblets? Oh no. How are things? A little chilly? Yeah.
You want me to warm it up for you?
You gonna pee? Oh. You know what though? I should have pulled my swimsuit up a little bit because I'm pretty sure half my crack's hanging out under the water. Boy, we're clipping along here.
Yeah, this is a fast river.
Right now we're heading over to that.
Yep.
Poor
Turn
Jill,
it.
I can't turn it. Rock. I can't see.
I'm recording and
I can't see anything.
you're fine.
Oh, rocks.
Rocks. Oh, yep, it gets shallow here. Oh. Oh. I'm hitting the bumps. I'm on the rocks.
Ow, rocks.
I'm hitting everything and you're not hitting anything.
I was hitting everything.
Oh.
I hope you're happy. Can't go anywhere. Trip 13.
Trip 13. He's stuck. He can't get off the rock. You're doing much better now, huh?
A little bit. Pretty sure my butt is going to be black and blue by the end of this.
Yeah.
Nate.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Here we are just relaxing on the miserable Sturgeon River.
Oh my
Just taking in all the
Rocks.
rocks.
Up our butts.
Straight up our butts.
when we poop, it's,
Yeah.
it's gonna be rock formation.
It's really gonna be crapping rocks. Just enjoying the nature. Like you know, there's pretty flowers, there's chirping birdies. Of course, there's I-75. The natural formation.
Natural formation of the freeway.
I-75. I'm getting an accurate count of all the rocks in Sturgeon River with my anus. You might ask, well, how your anus? And it's because the rest of my butt has already been worn away. It's like the world's largest sandpaper has just buffed my butt right off. And so now it's just anus.
I might need a back surgery to fix where I got hit in the back with the stump, the tree stump.
Yeah.
I'd offer to help, but this is more fun. You want me to take that?
Hey, I'm in. That was the goal, right? To get in. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah. Sitting in a river. Hey honey, what are you doing?
I'm carrying my tube back to the shop. What we got?
It looks like a you rubber ducky float.
Awesome. That was something else. That felt like an hour and a half long butt kicking. The rocks hitting the butt, kidney, the spine, the sticks, stabbing the neck, the shoulder blade, the head. Got whacked over here a couple times. That was full contact tubing. That it was unlike any other tubing trip I've ever been on, and unlike anyone I ever cared to be on again. There were a couple of moments in there that we had a little fun. The rest of the time was just wondering what we had done so wrong to the universe to deserve such an ass kicking. Still, I can't figure it out. I don't know what I did. I mean, I've been a pretty good guy. My wife, she's a saint. But somewhere along the line, we did something, and we got whooped for it. It's time to try out the new shower head. Dun dun dun. You know, you can always come with me. Yeah, you want to just come with me? Sure. We'll get in there. Just give me 1 second. That's the jet. Comes out pretty well. The difficulty I'm encountering is regulating the temperature. It's either very cold or it's very hot. Right now, it's very cold.
I don't know what he's doing in that bathroom, but ever since he's been in there, this thing won't stop jiggling. I'm just sitting here waiting for him to get out, and it's jiggling, 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 jiggling. I don't know what takes so much jiggles for him to shower.
I'm done. It did a lot better. The pressure is really pretty good. It's not quite my 8 setting massaging shower head that I have at home, but compared to the other thing, it's leaps and bounds better than that. I was able to, get to, the undercarriage. Yeah. And then it was good enough to get the grass out of my butt crack. Yep. There was actual grass in my butt crack from the river. I'm hoping. Either that or my wife is sneaking grass into my butt crack while I sleep. Which, to be honest, I wouldn't put it past her. The Oxygenix Body Spa pretty much did the trick. Thumbs up. This isn't a bad campground. There's a lot of traffic noise, though, because there's a freeway over there and a rumbly dirt road over there. But all in all, I mean, you barely hear a peep out of any of the people, which is something I really like. The camp spot is very spacious. There's trees separating the spots, but there's still plenty of room to pull through. You don't have to worry about running into anything if you're pulling your trailer through. Now, as far as amenities go, there really aren't any. I mean, they've got a bathhouse. There is a big pond back there with a small little beachy-like section. And of course, there's the bunnies and the sheep and the chickens. And then the river, where they'll just drive you up the road and drop you off, and then you drag your ass along river rocks all the way back. But all in all, aside from feeling like I got kicked down a flight of stairs on the tubing, could be worse. Cooking wieners.
Cooking wieners. Actually, cooking brats.
Yeah. We gotta be careful though. We don't want an ashy wiener. Nobody wants an ashy wiener.
Nobody wants an ashy wiener.
Well, we just cooked our wieners, then we reached for the buns, and they're moldy. Moldy buns will not do. Fork and knife. Fork and knife.
Trip 13, man. Trip 13.
You should feed the cows that. Big old cow tongue.
Is that my fingers?
Hey, I didn't see you the other day. You had all your fluff on.
Yeah.
Oh. Blood sport. You're not quite a black sheep. You're more of a brown sheep.
Little bit. You already got some. Little bit for you.
Did Wooly get some?
Nope. Here, Wooly. Hey, you. Here, Wooly. There you go. Crunchy corns. Slap a finger. Oh goodness! See that tongue?
You've been dying to lick your kiss.
Goodness sakes!
We'll leave tomorrow. We decided to go ahead and fill up the truck tonight. So there she is. Getting me some gasoline. Trying to figure out the machine. She can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Not reading my card.
Ah, son of a puppy. Apparently the machine is not reading her card. Trip 13, man. Trip 13.
This is crazy.
Yeah?
This would never happen by us.
What?
They said just press the pay inside button and come pay after.
This is a very small town.
Yeah.
Shelly read something that in 2010, what was their population?
244 people.
There's more than 244 people on our block. Maybe not, but...
No, but in our little sub.
Yeah,
probably.
definitely in our sub. Holy cow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's tiny. What did you say?
I was repeating what you said. How do we hold hands?
I couldn't get it right. It just didn't feel right. I'll hold my own hand. Look at the fire. Now it's fine to have sausage and pancakes and eggs and hash browns for breakfast, but sometimes you really need to class it up with Fruity Pebbles.
Oh yeah. Fruity Pebbles.
Putting on the nut that shook off coming down the road on the way here. It's kind of a blah morning. We both seem kind of cranky, which isn't fun. And life's better when you're having fun. I think for me it's that I've got a very long drive ahead of me. I mean, I guess she does too, but she's just riding. And kind of tired. Although that bed, the past couple nights, was fantastic. Especially after floating down the river of masochism. That bed just felt like floating on a cloud made of angel feathers. It was glorious. Oh, rolled down the wrong window. Yes?
You need to go about an inch to the left.
So what you're saying is I should be paying attention to you and not recording stuff?
Probably.
Oh. My wife doesn't want us to hang out anymore. I gotta go. Since we're on that really rumbly bit of road, this is one trip where I'm definitely going to check the lug nuts. Yeah, better safe than wheelless. That's what I always say. And all situations, doesn't have to be this. It makes no sense. People look at me weird, but they're probably gonna look at me weird anyhow. So why not make it fun? All right, let's get to work. You silly scamps. Hey, what's it time for?
It's time for the nasty. Book time. Hey, honey.
Yes?
Let me see your gloves. Why don't you put them on any further?
This is as far as they will go. All the powder came out of the inside. I can't get them on, so this is what we got. Got it. You're looking a little damp here, babes. What happened?
I was holding this and I went to try and uncurl a curly in the hose and the thing slipped out and sprayed all over me.
You know, there's a good chance that's poop water, right?
It's not. It's clean water.
I just walked out of this bathroom stall. Forgot about this here. Whacked myself right in the head.
Trip 13, man. Oh, I think I got a concussion.
When you're tired and sore and you just want to go home, this is not what you want to see. Stupid traffic.
Gas time. This is 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th fill up on this trip. That's the biggest expense is the gas. I mean, this truck doesn't get great mileage anyway, but towing this beast gets even worse. It's like, I think I'm getting maybe 200 miles to the tank. Maybe less. Mo money, mo money. No, I don't think so. Thanks anyway. Although it needs one, just not towing the what were we thinking. We're back at the storage lot. That was a long ride. That was a long ride. He slept. For at least part of it. I might have slept a little too. But don't tell. Shh. Between you and me. Secrets. We keep secrets. No? Why would I help? We've started to develop a small tradition. We didn't do it on purpose, but it's just sort of worked out this way. That when we come back from a camping trip on a Sunday, we have pizza. So, we're here at Pizza Hut picking up our pizza. And we're going to go home and we're going to eat it. And then we're going to fall asleep because we're exhausted. But there's nothing wrong with a celebratory post-camping pizza party. Now is there? Unless you don't like pizza, in which case you're not human. And you should be reported to the proper authorities.